Hey, what's up? It's John Zapata, and I'm back with another site cloning type video. It's been a while since I made one of these, and the reason I'm back trying to make one was because my man Michael inspired me to actually. He contacted me. He had a question. Michael, um, you said something real cool. You said your videos on how to clone sites using ClickFunnels are phenomenal, and I appreciate you saying that, man. They do take a little while to make sometimes and edit and things like that, but don't worry, I'll get it done, man. And your question, though, is basically for anybody else, it says, I'm now looking to make a new website in ClickFunnels for the online personal training portion of his business. So he's got a successful physical business, a gym or whatever, I don't know. Um, but instead of reinventing the wheel, he says, I just want to clone a site or sites that I already like and then just add my own aesthetics to it, his own personal touch, which is a good thinking in my opinion, really smart move. Because why reinvent the wheel, right? Why not just go after what's out there you see already working or that you know is already working? Go after a proven model. You don't want to go down a path that you're not unsure of and try to get all creative on your own when you don't know what you're doing. If you already know what you're doing, then cool, do your thing. But if you're just starting out, it makes more sense to try to copy a business model, an online business model off of something that you see out there that's already working and that you like and kind of want to model after. So awesome. And the two sites that Mike wants to create something similar to is RomanFitnessSystems.com and KinoBody.com, which both look to be two really awesome sites. So I'd say those are some pretty good ones to model after. So, with that being said, let's go to. I might have to make a bunch of different videos. Like, these might take a couple different parts to, like, if I fully clone the whole entire site, like, try to replicate all these pages, it's probably going to take me several videos. And then, same if I do, like, the other site. So, I'm going to start with this site. The main page looks a little more simple. Um, it's got this navigation area, the social linking icons, the headline area. Um, these are two like these link to other pages. You got your social proof type stuff of where this has all been seen. Um, good. And then your Facebook like, kind of your brief bio, whatever, and then if you click here, it goes to an about page that I don't see a link to it anywhere else. So I guess that's probably the only link to it for whatever reason. And then your links at the bottom here. So it looks, pretty cool. I'm gonna start first video. I'm gonna just try to replicate this first page here. All right, so welcome to part two of this little series where I'm going to try to clone this site as much as I can of it, or that's reasonable, and as close as I can using ClickFunnels. So not everything is going to be. I'm not going to be able to do everything exactly the same. Obviously, ClickFunnels is limited because it's a drag and drop builder, So and some of this stuff is like with custom coding or whatever. I don't know. It could be WordPress plugins. Who knows? So I'm going to do the best I can, but I just want to start off by taking a quick look at the site. And I generally just, like, when I first start, I just kind of get a idea of how many, like, rows and columns I'm going to need within ClickFunnels. And let me just go into ClickFunnels real quick so you have some idea what I'm talking about, some frame of reference. But when you're starting from a fresh page like I am right now, this green box right here, it's a column, or I'm sorry, it's a section, right? And inside the section is a row. And then if you want to add rows, like you can add multiple column rows or different styles, so left sidebar, right sidebar, and then one row up to six different, or one column up to six different columns. So I generally like go and I look to see what I'm going to need to complete each element on the page. And this front page is not very long of a front page, fortunately for me, I guess, because it'll be easier to create. But just initially looking at it, it's got a background image, so I'll have to figure out how to work that in. And then the different sections here. So I'll probably create one big section for this, a section for this, a section for this, section for this, and that'll be it. So like what, four sections. Um, and here we'll need like I don't know if I can get these icons exactly the same. I'm actually waiting for ClickFunnels support to get back to me on that one because that's something that's always bothered me with like the icon if you want to link to your social pages. I can't do it quite the same that it's done like on this page, which has always bothered me. But I just hasn't bothered me enough to like do anything about it until today. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna ask and see what they can tell me. So I'm waiting on that one, but I'll get it as close as I can for now, and then if there's an update, I'll add the update. Um, so to keep on going, we're gonna need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 'Cause I believe each one of these will need um, its own column. So this will probably, I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to mess with it. So maybe like a 5 or 6 row column to get this as close as I can up here. This will be single row. This will probably be 3 row column, single, single, 3 column row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably a 5 column row there. Double column row, single column row. All right, so like 4 sections and then a bunch of different rows. So we'll see how that goes. So first of all, I want to make this section page wide. So go here, full page. And this here, I'm going to want to create a, I don't know, I'm going to go with 5 columns just because I think there's going to be an issue with 6. Because I've seen it before where I can't like mess with the spacing as well with 6, and I don't know why. That's another part of what I asked them. So we'll go with 5, and we'll see how that works. Um, and just go from there. Anyways, so let me change the padding right here on the top and the bottom. All right, so we got that. Now I've done a couple things in prep, like this is probably just like a transparent like logo that's somehow coded in. It's not an actual image I found out. So I did kind of a like a ghetto style. I jinged it, which I'll show you. I just turned it into an image, saved it, and uploaded it. So let me grab that real quick. Actually, I'll just show you. I got to add a new element. I'm going to go to image, and then I'll click here, and then I got to click on this to upload the image. So let me just pause now. All right, so I've added the image there. I'm gonna add a navigation here, and see, I can make these narrower. I couldn't do that before. I'm just going to try to replicate this real quick. So this says start here, articles, coaching, shop, login. Login. All right, I think I remembered that correctly. And then we want to make sure that 5 links is selected. I'm going to normal to unbold it. I guess I can leave that. Actually, let me set this to the left. Yeah, I think that's where I want it. Make this a little smaller while I'm at it. Make that a little closer. Drop this margin down just a little bit so it's centered. All right. Let's make it white. All right. Also, notice on his page, I'm gonna have to figure this out as I go, this background part. But for now, let me just show you. It is a background image, and I have it over here. I've grabbed the link. So I'm going to just for now under the settings, I'm going to go under background and I'm going to paste that, hit enter, and hopefully that'll be good. We'll see. So I'm going to make this background color trans. Actually, I don't want it completely transparent. I want it to be, um, I want it to match the coloring. So I did this before. I have this open in paint.net, this little image I captured. So to get the hex code for the color, I just went on the color picker, selected it, and it gave me the close enough color. So I'll just take this hex and then I'm gonna enter it in here, I guess, and see what happens. I have to make it transparent. How transparent is his? His is just a little more transparent, it looks like. Something like that. Alright, so let me save this while I'm thinking about it here. Um, let's see, Roman, oops, click. Alright, so I'll save that. And actually, I don't think I would want this one to be, um, maybe I do, but for now I'll say hide in the search engines. Whoops, that's not what I want. Just say that. Save it. Alright, cool. Um, now let's actually a lot of the times I'll go ahead and add like the rows before I go down. It's been a while since I made a video like this, so I'm kind of like out of sorts, trying to get used to it, get my rhythm back. So let's just add another row, 3, 1. Okay, so 1, 3, 1. And keep in mind my computer is super slow. I got to add more memory, so I never know when that's messing with it too. Sometimes that does have an effect, which is unfortunate. You can also clone rows. That way you don't have to go to the builder every single time. And then move them down, move them up or down with these arrows right there. All right, so, oh, now we need to try to mess with these icons a little bit. You can actually go in here and add icons, right? So that's probably what we'll do. Um, I guess center's fine. I don't see why not. See, we would put our Facebook links in here. I think that's my fan page URL there. Um, theme. I think I want a theme. I want to set. Yeah, I can go to the icon picker, which is cool. So I can actually find. I didn't know this till recently. Before I was trying to use images, but you can actually use these, which is much easier. They didn't. I don't think they had these initially. At least not with the older version of ClickFunnels. But now in this version, they do. Let's see. What am I doing here? Facebook. Okay, here we go. So take that one, and then you can change the color. Whoops, no. Alright, and then I want to change the color. I'll just make it white. So that's cool. So he's got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I don't have an Instagram currently, so I'll add what I have, and then you can add what you have. See, I'm gonna, I guess, duplicate this one. That might be easier. Might save me a step or two. Go ahead and change this. I'll do this Twitter. Whoops, I want a Twitter. I wanted to make crap. All right, advanced. All right. Well, the other thing I'd want to do probably is make them smaller. Forgot to do that. Because I mean, I want them to be reasonably sized. This text, I might need to make that a little bit bigger too. So let's see if I jump this text up a tiny bit, make the icon smaller. So maybe that, and then I will edit this. Um, Top margin. I'll line it up about like that. Yeah, it looks good. See, unfortunately, there's not a good way to get all of them like right next to each other that I'm aware of. Actually, maybe there is. Let me check that out next. Um, Oops. See, normally you like set one up the way you want it and then duplicate it to all the other ones so you don't have to keep going through all the different settings. That's the smart thing to do. So font size 30, top margin 30. That's what I want on each one of these. So 30, 30. There we go. 30 and 30. All right, so columns. Let's see, left, right. I guess I can check that out. 70. Huh. I wonder if I can do it with, there might actually be a way. Hold on. Hold on. What if I put this one in the middle? And bring this one to the right. I think that's about as good as I can get with those. That's actually, it's all right. All right, so I think I'll probably conclude the video here with this navigation area and site header just because it's gonna get long anyway, so I might as well break this up. And I don't think I can get all 4 icons in here. I don't know yet. I'll have to mess with that more later. I don't have the time at the moment, unfortunately. And then later on, once we create our other pages, we'll just have to link these to them because right now they don't go anywhere. But other than that, it's pretty much good to go. We could link this to the main URL if we want to. Right now, I don't have like the main URL set to anything meaningful. Um, but if you wanted to see how to do that, you just click on the image and then type in whatever link you want right there. So I'll end this now, and then I will go back to, in the next video, I will proceed with the rest of this stuff, which hopefully will go just a little bit quicker, and then we'll be rolling. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.